I am so tired of black people weaponizing intersectionality as an excuse not to unify. Let's talk about it. I'm really about to rant. My name is Brother Legend and I'm here to raise your consciousness. Any idea or interest or ideology that you share with your oppressor is going to be problematic to you as a black person. Whether you go to church with white people, whether you go to LGBT events with them, no matter where you're going to be at, you are still going to be seen as a black person first. Homophobia, ableism, misogyny, patriarchy, all of these different ways in which black people are particularly oppressed on an individual basis is still rooted in anti-blackness. So when we say we are black first, we are already acknowledging that the root behind fat phobia, homophobia, ableism, and misogyny is because of anti-blackness. So being black first means you are anti-blackness. So why is it when we ask black people to be black first, they have to say, but I'm different because I'm also a woman, or I'm also a red pill man, and I'm also LGBT. I'm not just black. Being none of those things makes you more oppressed than any other black person. Black straight men are just as oppressed as black gay men. Black straight women are just as oppressed as black men. There is no difference in the level of oppression. Yes, we live in a system that incentivizes homophobia. However, we as black people are also demonized and vilified for being straight. In the Little Richard documentary, someone that knew Little Richard recounts how he felt that James Brown couldn't perform at certain venues that he could perform at because the white audience would see Little Richard as less of a threat to R-word white tea women than James Brown, somebody that was masculine and straight. So yes, being straight and black and male can still get you vilified. Being a straight woman makes you a Jezebel. When straight black women have been R-worded, they've been told that they were asking for it because of the Jezebel stereotype. This is nothing new. Intersectionality in the black community just means that you are going to be oppressed in a different way. But at the end of the day, we are all male and female prisoners of war. There are different ways in which a male and female prisoner is going to be treated, but it is oppression and prison just the same. If you are upset about homophobia in the black community, then be upset about the people that have incentivized and created a system that enables them to be homophobic. If you are upset about fat phobia or ableism or misogyny in the black community, then yes, you can hold that individual accountable. But at the end of the day, we are coming together to solve the problem that started this homophobia, this misogyny, this ableism, this fat phobia in the first place. That is white supremacy. We can't even focus on our major enemy because we are too busy picking at each other and choosing which form of anti-blackness we want to attack. And yes, I say pick and choose because some of y'all are hypocrites. Y'all will turn around and listen to a rapper named Lotto who used to have MU in the front of her name, knowing that that's an anti-black trope. There is no hierarchy of oppression. We are all oppressed in different ways, but it is the same oppression from the same oppressor. Even if the person that's being used as an instrument for that oppression is another black person, the problem is white supremacy and the system of racism that exists to oppress us. And any black person that thinks that their problem is other black people, this message is not for you. This message is for the brothers and sisters that are able to come together and unify and cast those other people aside. It is time for us to come together as black people and as Africans first. One love.